I've been teaching Ron Lev since I started here at Akiba 3 years ago. It is amazing to me to see Ron Lev getting ready to graduate and go off to high school. As the art teacher at Akiba, I get to see a very different side of Ron Lev than many of the other teachers. I have learned that Ron Lev is a very talented painter and has a very strong ability to visualize himself. Ron Lev has done paintings that range from self-portraits to Bob Ross-style landscapes to abstract pieces. Ron Lev also made a great portrait of one of our resident artists, Mr. Brown, faster than I've seen anyone draw a portrait. I've seen Ron Lev work to get better at his skills throughout my classes, which I know his other teachers see him do in their subjects. Ron Lev is a ball of energy. He seems to always be moving, both physically and mentally. Every day he comes into class with that energy, and he is able to use it to his advantage. Ron Lev always has a curiosity that is unmatched. He always wants to learn about new subjects and other people. He has always asked me about myself and my life, and we have had many interesting conversations. I've been continually impressed with how much attention he puts towards our resident artists and learning about them and all they have to offer. I had the pleasure of being one of the chaperones on the DC trip with the 8th graders this year. Over the course of this trip, I got a chance to get to know Ron Lev on a more personal level. While we walked on the mall and through the different museums, we would have conversations about the things we were seeing and the intricacies of our country. Ron Lev went very slowly through the museums and took in every piece of information. I loved getting to hear his thoughts and opinions on the different sites we saw, and I could tell that he was very interested in hearing what I had to say. I've always been impressed with Ron Lev's ability to formulate opinions and express his thoughts. But even more impressive to me is his effort to learn about and hear the people around him. Ron Lev and I have had similar trajectories in the time we've spent together. I've seen Ron Lev grow up and get ready to move on to high school. He has seen me arrive here, fresh from college, and grow into the teacher I am now. I look forward to seeing what Ron Lev does going forward, and I know he will do great things.
When I walked into Mr. Salk's 2nd grade class, I thought, math is just too easy. I'm not being pushed to what I know I can do. Me, as a 7-year-old, I talked to Mr. Salk, my big math teacher, about giving me harder math problems. And just like that, he created the C category of math problems. At Akiba Schechter, teachers are always willing to compromise. They will take time out of their hands just to help one person. When I needed help with a project, Miss Shipman took time out of her hands just to help me, one person. This always happens at Akiba Schechter. Teachers will often stop classes just to help one person. Akiba Schechter also taught me to advocate for myself. Just like in the story with Mr. Salk, me, a 7-year-old, advocated to get harder math problems. I also send emails to teachers advocating for myself about if I have a problem in one class or if I need help explaining something in another class. The teachers are always there for the students. If you email, they will respond, and happily. If you ask a question, they will never shut you down. They will always encouragingly answer your question. Akiba Schechter also has a very strong Jewish sense of community. They really embrace Geschmack to be a Yid. At Akiba, they host events during school for students with their bishbachot and buddies just to teach Geschmack to be a Yid. At Akiba Schechter, I'm going to miss the personal one-on-one time with teachers. I'm also going to miss knowing everybody's name, and I'm going to miss schlepping to Hyde Park. Instead, I'm going to have to schlep to Skokie. Thank you to Miss Chipman for always helping me when I had a problem or answering one of my emails. You really helped push me to do better. Thank you, Maor, for always being really relaxed in Hebrew class. You always make it very easy for me to do something. Thank you, Ms. Banyas, for always helping me get better at math. You always push me to do better and give me harder math problems every time I solved an easier one. Thank you, Miss Rose, for always being very happy during science class. I think it's impossible to see you not in a happy mood. Thank you, Rabbi M, for always coming up with stories about rabbis. They always help me understand the topic we're talking about in Gemara. Thank you, Rabbi Novak, for always expanding on my Jewish Torah knowledge and teaching me more Torah knowledge. Thank you, Ms. Cass, for being the anchor of the Akiva Schecter ship. Your attitude always lifts up everybody else around you. Thank you, MFP, for always helping me with the reading contest or giving me a bandage when I'm injured. Thank you, Miss Cole, for also doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes that keep Akiva Schecter running. Akiva Schecter would not be the same without you. Thank you, Owen, for always being really chill in air. You are very easygoing. Thank you to Mr. Essie and Mr. Salk for giving me a really strong foundation in math and English. I do not think I'd be here today as the same person without you two helping me grow and develop. Lastly, thank you to my classmates. You guys are very fun and the DC trip was very fun. Lastly, part 2, thanks to my buddies for helping me be happy on Friday. You guys make me very happy whenever I see you on Friday in a buddy activity. Lastly, part 3, thank you to my parents and brother. You guys always schlep me around to do stuff and are always very supportive whenever I finish something, like looking over my essay or something like that. Lastly, part 4, P.S. I want to thank Coach Lee, Coach B, Coach T, Coach James, and Coach Wusu for being great and show PE teachers. Bye.